spot. Now, thanks to the generosity of Mr. Tom Jones and support from the Cincinnati Park Foundation, we have the opportunity to make this area more accessible and more attractive for public use, which represents exactly what we do here at Cincinnati Parks. This project, as you can see, will create a walking loop around the perimeter of the field, which will extend up to Mirror Lake, Season Good Pavilion, to the Art Museum, Playhouse in the park, and will connect us to the city. Improvements are going to include benches, picnic tables, trees placed along the walkways. Additional features will include a play environment, a shelter for wonderful picnics in the shade, a new landscape, a wetland with a boardwalk, an improved site drainage, and a welcome kiosk, which will depict the rich history of this reservoir with interpretive signage. This generous donation will also support maintenance of the Commons area, ensuring its beauty for generations to come. The Cincinnati Park Board will manage this site, and the project in the first phase will be complete in 2020. We are so grateful to have friends and supporters like Mr. Tom Jones and others, and we look forward to being back here for the grand opening of Tom Jones Commons very soon. I would like to introduce Commissioner Jim Goetz.
Thank you, Kara. Yeah, I heard this morning that the Bengals had brought something back from London. I knew it wasn't a win, but I now know. On behalf of the Park Board of Commissioners, I also want to thank you for being here this morning to dedicate the Tom Jones Commons. Actually, we're going to groundbreak today. I've known Tom for many, many years. Over the weekend we were thinking, and I think it's about 40 years that I've known Tom. So it was even more special for me that the very first vote that I took as a Park Board Commissioner was to accept a gift and to name a portion of Eden Park for Mr. Tom Jones. So that was, Tom, the first and probably the easiest vote that I've had on the Park Board since then. But we are thrilled that Tom has done this for the city of Cincinnati. You know, this is the groundbreaking, but this is not the start of the project. I remember more than 2 years ago, before I was on the Park Board, sitting by the pool in Fort Lauderdale with Tom. And as you all know Tom, his best thinking is done in the sun. And he was saying, I'm going to move full-time to Fort Lauderdale, but I want to leave something in Cincinnati because that is home. And he talked about doing something with the parks. And I want to especially thank Jennifer Spicer from the Cincinnati Parks Foundation, and also Steve Schuckman, who is senior manager, senior management with Cincinnati Parks, because for the past 2 years, they've worked side by side with Tom to take this thought and vision of something to do for the parks to create the project that you see over here today, and we're so thankful for that. We're really blessed in Cincinnati that for more than 100 years, people have loved parks, and they have left the legacy of the parks for us. And you'll remember some people by their name, maybe Frederick Alms, Dr. Daniel Drake, General William Lytle, Charles Fleischman, Judge Jacob Burnett, my park, Burnett Woods. And I'm so thrilled that we continue to have people in Cincinnati who continue to help us maintain parks and to save them for the generations to come. And I really look forward to the completion and to the dedication, hopefully in a few months, of the Tom Jones Commons. So thank you very much, Tom.